NFA senior Max Pierre Louis could have a lot to brag about. He's been at the center of his team's most successful moments in all three sports he plays. But you wouldn't know it from talking to him.
Nah, he's a humble young man. He just wants to play football, be a student, be a friend, just be a good person. You don't see any change in him. He does practice harder, and you would expect that from a senior. He does do things at a higher level, but again, you would expect that. But as far as any change because of the things that have happened to him, successful things that have happened to him, no, he's a hungry man, he's a humble man.
After winning last winter's ECC basketball final,
the bank is open.
Pierre Louis hit the track, winning the state open high jump title.
After I won the high jump, I didn't really sit around and gloat about winning it because it got to a point where I kind of forgot about track, that I just won it. Sometimes there's a plaque in my house about it. I had to I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, but when I changed seasons and changed sports, the last sport I just played never really crosses my mind like that.
3 days after the track season was over, he was back on the football field.
I went to camp at UConn on June 13th, and I went to URI, and then after URI, I went home, took a shower, got my clothes, and went right to Ohio, to Toledo that same night.
It's safe to assume Pierre Louis will be central to the football team's success this year. After all, as a sophomore, they trusted him to execute the biggest play of the season.
NFA, one last shot.
The call came from Steve Burris, our OC, and his decision was real simple. This is a play that we actually script every Thursday in practice, and we do it. It's our desperation, 1 second left on the clock. We play the scenario out for the guys, this is it. Let's make a play on this.
But we practiced it a lot. We got good at it. Every time we didn't catch the ball or we dropped the hook, we would constantly do it over and over and over again. So by the time we got to the game, it was almost just like a regular play to us.
When I heard it come over the headset that we were running, I said, all right, it should look like it looks like in practice. Let's do what we got to do.
Decilis has time. Over the middle. Goes to Pierre Louis. And there goes Cody! Touchdown! Touchdown Wildcats! Hook and lateral! Stuns the Red Hawks!
When Max caught it, everyone I think in the stadium was like, what are they doing?
As soon as I caught the ball, I felt like everybody around me just stopped moving, and I just had to make sure I threw it where Cody could just run into it, where he doesn't have to stop, he doesn't have to change his speed, so he just ran into it and scored, and that was amazing. Watching that, even on film today, every time I see it or I rewatch it, I'm like, whoa.
The Wildcats have pulled off a miracle on senior night!
I'm gonna watch it. You brought it up now. I think I'm gonna watch it just to remember that night.